Hey, I admire you putting your all into this role. Freddie Prinze Jr. It is the least I can do besides have 3 names and have a wife with 3 names and most likely children with 3 names. Okay, but man up, Junior. You are in the big boy league now. This is not one of your awful sitcoms. We do not tolerate shenanigans here. Wait. So are we doing an art film or a studio film? Oh boy, that felt good after eating some Chipotle to help me start training for my next role. Are you playing someone Mexican, Matt? Hey Junior, show me some respect. That's still Mr. Damon to you, and no, I am not playing a Mexican. Oh, but Mr. Damon, you had a burrito. Seriously, Junior. I was 110% joking, and I am just playing your average run-of-the-mill fat white guy for Steven again. Soderbergh. No. Seagal. Yes, that one. Well, it could have been Spielberg. Silence, Junior, because we are not here to talk about my apples but to win you a goddamn Oscar. Are you ready? Wait. Hold up. You did not even win an Oscar though. I ought to slap you silly in front of Clint right here and right now with that remark, but I understand that you are a married man. Buffy or not, sex is not commonplace at home. Well, actually, Mr. Damon, Matty. And I did win an Oscar for a big film I like to call Good Will Hunting. What do other people like to call it? Well, smartass. Robin calls it Oscar. Minnie calls it the last role people will ever remember her by, and Ben praised to it for existing in order to now become a director. The guy who had one hot Jennifer and traded her in for a second hot Jennifer. Matty, relax, just blanks. I did not shoot you for real. Do I look like I would owe money to the mob? No, the blanks are blanks on my sets. So about that Oscar. Yes, what about it? Do you want to see it and talk about how liking apples is gold? Pure golden. I do not remember you winning an acting Oscar. Relax, still blanks, but now you're pissing me off some. Junior, because an Oscar is an Academy Award, and do not forget that. So basically I just have to play a role where I gain weight or write something good for myself and maybe my wife to star in. Hey. Have you not been listening to a word I've been saying here? I am talking about playing real-life people and not these fictional characters like Shaggy. Yes, but I thought you made up Will Hunting. Thought? You thought? That is your problem. Oscar winners do not think. They do, and they tear it up. Streep mows lawns and pen shouts from the top of his lungs until they are bleeding liberal blood. Will Hunting was for writing. Junior. Keep it straight. I thought your father was the one taking the hits to the face. Not you. So maybe you can write a role for me based on a real person to play. Well, let me hear you say raspberry beret. Raspberry beret. Perfect, and we can save the studio a bundle of cash because you have the same name. But Prince is still alive and he spells it with a C. You focus on the wrong details. Man, you are so lucky your father gave you an in. And that Buffy girl likes tall men. I agree with you because I do fear sometimes the world might find out that I am not the greatest actor. Junior, go run some laps and sweat out your Oscar. You coming with me, Matty? No friggin' way, because A. I have an Oscar, and B. I just ate Chipotle. I was joking about the acting. I know I need some help. But she's all thought was pretty good. Well, that's just because you never saw the awesome porno version. She's all twat, which I thoroughly enjoy. Translation. This can be yours if you can pull off Prince like. Jamie Foxx played Ray. Hoffman played Cup of Tea. Actually, I was going to say Tommy played Mona Lisa. Vito.